G- Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this Saturday, fam? Hope you're well. This is Paul, the Platinum Prince here, and today is a very special video. Today we will be talking about what I call the legendary stream of live poker auctions in Cassius Marsh doing the Cora test box break on Whatnot. I thought it was amazing. I typically don't participate in those higher end risky type auctions, but this was such a unique event. I thought it was worth doing and commenting on. So we will be talking about the break, the cards, what I got, and implications for secondary market. So, but before that, as you guys know, I tend to always do thank you. So I'm going to try to shorten up for the viewers when we get straight to the details. But first, for the thumbnail, the thank you will be from Attack on Titan Collects. Thank you for doing that. The title of the video is Thank You for Tyler from the Accord Discords. A thank you to both Cassius Marsh and Live Poker Auctions for opening the packs for me and ensuring they made it safe and sound. And a special thank you to Live Poker Auctions for asking for my well-being in the middle of the stream. I actually really appreciate shout-outs like that. So thank you very much. Oh, and another thing is that thank you to Exion for messaging me how I can improve display or aesthetics of my YouTube video. So behind me, I'm still in my beginning, so it's not as fancy, but you see like a little display of some of the stuff I've collected from MetaZoo to the Funko Pop. Those of you who watched that video. There's Pokemon. There are Cora cards there. It's a little hard to see. I try to point to it, but you can't see it. But I do have but I do have Cora cards in my hand. So let's begin. So first things first. What went on? What is a test box? That's honestly, I was not as informed until like these more recent. So here what it is. So Exion and Kingu. Before they shipped our Kickstarter products, they made 18 test boxes to make sure the quality, the package, the art, the cards, that everything was good. It is 20 packs per test box, and it is also, and only 18 of those test boxes were ever made. That's right, 18. They are so sought after that Exion even mentioned that there are private investors who wanted a sealed one for 5-figure values. But as a community, we discussed actually with Exion and Kingu that we would prefer that these do not go into a private investor's hands. And so Exion and Kingu honored that commitment. And there's 13 sealed boxes left that is staying with Exion Kingu as a company, and that will be a part of their history and beginnings to see where they started from. So let's talk about the aesthetics of the test box. Unfortunately, I do not have a photo of it, but what I thought was really interesting is both Live Poker Auctions and Cassius were pulled side by side a test box and the Kickstarter box, and they were even well versed enough to notice like, oh, this is the art differences. This is the aesthetics that differ a little bit between each break, between each box and the packs. I was actually impressed. They already took the time and effort to know the differences between the test and Kickstarter box. And a little bit of background on them. I should have backchecked. Is Live Poker Auctions, a lot of you who are into the streams of MetaZoo, Pokemon, he loves doing breaks and giveaways for both Pokemon and MetaZoo. Highly active in both and loves to spread the single card sealed packs to the community when possible. Very well known in the Whatnot community. Cassius Marsh, those of you who are sports fans of the Chicago Bears, he's a linebacker for the Chicago Bears, and he's into a lot of Magic the Gathering cards. He's now also into Cora, thanks to the quality of the product and commitment of our owners, Exion and Kingu. And I'd say it's very unique to have these guys do this. Why? Both Cassius and Live Poker Auctions see many TCGs throughout their time. But yet, they are putting their names and promotion and reputation on Akora. So you may say, so what? The so what is that they would not tie their names, reputation, and financial net worth on a game they do not believe in. I keep emphasizing people, Akora is still in its infancy and it's already going on the Kickstarter boxes 8x what you already paid for. With just minimal advertising marketing. And keep in mind, it wasn't Exion Kingu that were telling Cassius and live power auctions, oh, please do a box break for us. It's the other way around. They were impressed by the product of Akora and said, you know what, this is something special, we see potential. So what is the hunt for the test box? The test box is a very unique item where you can pull between 4 to 6 full art hollows that are incredible looking. You could get examples are Magna Techna, Seraph Zero, you got Akihane, and unfortunately I don't remember the last one top of my head. Comment below if you can think of the fourth one. I apologize. I wish I'd recorded the stream, but when I got and then you bid per pack. You could have bought all 20 if you wanted, but that would have been a fortune. But let's talk about that. Each pack went no cheaper than $740, and the most expensive was $1,015. Wow, per pack. So if you guys do the math, the money made from the text box, roughly between $740 to $1,000. You're looking at close to ballpark $17,000 to $18,000 for the box. Comment below if I'm incorrect, but I believe that's a ballpark range. So I personally got 2 packs because I was really interested. Did I get the full chase? But no. But I did get some really cool stuff. So just start off. They actually even sent me the empty packs. This is Seraph Zero. This is Akihane. And how do you know these are from the text box? It's a little tough. I'm trying my best to show it on camera. But here, if you look closely, I'm trying my best. It says test on it. And it's the same thing with the Akihane pack. I thought it was cool to send these because, as a, just a little memento for you. And one thing I speculate, I may be alone in this comment, but with Akora getting to be successful, mainstream, well known, I feel that empty packs, even from a rare product, could go for $100 each. Yes, I said it. Why? Because there's even like Pokemon First Edition loose packs and loose boxes that go for $100, sometimes to $1,000 because of how rare and valuable it is. Would I personally invest in empty loose packs or empty boxes? No. But I'm just saying I have seen those kind of sales occur before. So it wouldn't surprise me as much with Akora taking off and it being such a rare product. Keep in mind, like I said, they will also not be breaking any more text boxes. They are done. Exion Kingu said this was to show those who are interested in the product and just to promote Akora. So whatever we have left, whatever is out there is out there. So let's begin with the cards. So my 2 hits, the hollows that I got Seraph Zero. I really like this card. There is the full art of him full art of him that's like all hollow purple. It is very beautiful. I personally don't. I like this type of hollow better. It's a little more subtle and like a little more of an elegance to me. Now you may ask, what is the financial value, say, of this? It's a huge question mark right now. There's very few of these on the market. I really don't even know how many. It's hard to say. I do know they've broken at I believe at Texas Collecticon last year. There was one done. There was also, I believe Exion Kingu may have opened 1 or 2 between themselves. Exion, if you're watching this, comment below if you have. I don't quite remember. But if let's just make a scenario. If the Kickstarter sample or the Kickstarter version of this card, let's say goes for $200. Then something even rarer, that's a sample card from a test box. Yes, these are called sample cards. They'll be labeled as such. By the way, you can grade them via PSA. And the way the Cassius and Light Poker Auctions mailed me this, yes, you can send it to PSA like this. So thank you guys for packaging like this and make it gradable. I really appreciate that. So, and this is also a main character of the Ikora world. So it'd be cool to see where this goes. And then I love dragons. So I didn't pull the Hakihane, I wish. But Toketsu Hane is really cool. So this is the other holo I got in the box. And I wanted to show my viewers. So I just noticed I pulled from the test box. I pulled a holo. I pulled the non-holo from actually the same, I believe it was actually the same pack. Plus, I have a test holo version. How do you know it's test? Because it says test in the box. Keep in mind, this is not from the test box. I know that's a little confusing. This was a separate promotional item done around, I think it was September. So comment below if I'm wrong on the dates, but I think that was the correct range. That they were testing out holo layers, and they had this Akihane, Magnatechna, Awoken Dragon, Jinrokuzu to test the holo layers. So I think it's cool. Now I have 3 versions of Toketsu Hane that I did not expect that. I think that's I think that is really neat. So I'm excited about that. And now let's also talk about the non-holo pools. And this is where the conversation has also become a meme, and it's interesting. So, shards, or relic shards. They are used in your game to power up a Ikora. And the community knows I pulled a couple. So, I got. And I also got this sleeve. So I got a water relic shard. And there's 2 packs. I'll show you guys everything. I'll show you best for last. Dark relic shard. Divine relic shard. Electric relic shard. Spirit relic shard, and the rarest shard of them all in this pack. Come on, get ready, get excited. The Stone of Ikora. And I'll talk about the other non-shard cards in a sec. I just want to at least show you guys this. Oh, fun fact. So this does not come in a holo version in the test box. But in the Kickstarter box, this is the rarest shard. So what's the big deal? So shards are huge utility in the game. As of now, the only thing I know about the utility of this particular one is that I believe it can be played for any generic shard color. What implications does it have for the meta or other like playstyles, combinations? It is unknown yet, but shards are vital to the game. So what I'll say to those of you who have the non-holo cards, I wouldn't just dismiss them as invaluable. In fact, Titan Collects was messaging me saying that even the normal general shards like this apparently go for $100. This is plain. This is not any. So that to me is a little impressive. I was like, or very impressive actually, for a non-holo generic shard to go for $100. And that begs the question of the cards, the foils I showed you earlier. What value could those go up to? For especially like Seraph Zuru, who is a main face of Ikora? Who knows? So it's so that is a meme I have, is that I am now a platinum shard collector. So that's cool, but it's fine. We gotta have some humor on the YouTube channel. But all kidding aside, I am impressed by the quality of each card. Plus, Plus, with this being the rarest shard in the entire game, it'll be interesting to see where this goes up, particularly financially, because there's not many. I don't really know how many of these will pull. If I had to really guess, maybe at best there's like 8 of these out there from the test box breaks. That's a rough guess. I don't really know. But what I can tell you though, as a card grows and becomes more valuable, all of these cards will go up in value. In fact, personally, I'm going to try to rush to get everything graded by PSA, so I can see what grades I have, and also it'll be interesting to value the secondary market. I rather personally, if I were you guys who have any of these cards, I'd send to PSA sooner rather than later, because as the game grows, gets more well known, prices increase. PSA will then say, oh, we have recent comps for, let's say, Magna Techna. PSA 10 is $8,000. I'm just making up a number. So therefore, if you get a PSA 10, the Magna Techna Full Art Hollow, you're going to have to pay quite a premium. So if you have the funds and time, I recommend it. I'm personally trying to push that myself. And item cards I got were Solar Burst, Washed Ashore. And yes, there are differences in these cards with a little bit of the graphic and the placement of the K logo different from the Kickstarter cards. So when we go on the secondary market, be careful that someone doesn't try to elude you, say, oh, these are sample cards from the test box versus Kickstarter cards. You're going to have to be very careful, because they will be 2 completely different price ranges, as they should be. The sample cards test box are extremely rare. The Kickstarter boxes of cards are still rare, mind you. I'm not saying they're over flooded, but of course, just the 18 boxes versus 2,700. Yeah, it's a huge gap. So that's that on those cards. And then I'll show you guys the other pack I pulled. So I already showed you the Katsuhane. The Electric Relic Shard. See what I'm talking about? I'm a meme now. I got shards. Divine Relic Shard. Dark Relic Shard. Fire Relic Shard. Washed Ashore. Solar Burst. And I like this card a lot. Senko Ken. I've seen this one in hollow from the test box break. It is pretty cool looking. Though some of you comment that kind of looks like someone going Super Saiyan. It's really nice. I love it. And Mount Hane. So that's pretty cool. So me personally, I'm curious if this is kind of like a Japanese nod to Mount Fuji. I don't think that was the creator's intention, but I think that's cool if it was. But I like this card. So that was the second pack. So we're still in the early phases that we don't know yet with what exactly will be strong meta. Not just with the first set. There's going to be supplemental sets and a couple other sets come out. So let's say even if a card's considered weak or not very useful at this moment, it doesn't mean that 2 or 3 sets later, or maybe just even 1 set later, first edition will have new cards. And in fact, that's be a whole other topic. First edition will be 36 packs. We'll have some new full art hollows. It's going to be crazy. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out in the months to come, especially 6 months from now. So I believe that's all I got for for this video, I want to say thank you again, Exion Kingu, for giving us the opportunity to participate in Text Box Break. Thank you once again, Live Poker Auctions and Cassius, for promoting the Akora community, the game, and for making sure all of our stuff got delivered to us. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Truly, Platinum Prince.